Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Lockedlooneytune, and I am here again with another review for The Biggest Loser Season 14 Challenge America episode. What episode we in now? 11? Episode 11. I didn't do a review last week because it was like the makeover show. Just to let you guys know, they looked awesome and doing their makeovers. You know, people were getting their hair cut, getting new outfits. Although the first outfit that they did put Jackson in, I ain't really like so much. But moving on past that, we are in episode 11, and this episode basically reflect back on the contestants and how far they have come since the first day they got on the ranch. They were showing everybody their videos from their progress from the very beginning. Even the kids, they sat down in a little room, you know, with a movie theater type room. They had the little big screen TV showing everybody, you know, how the progress that they did, and it was a very emotional segment. You know, it's a very emotional show. So many, all of the contestants came so far, especially Danni. That's my favorite. That's who I'm rooting for. She has lost so much weight, and she is a powerhouse when it comes to these competitions. It's just ridiculous how strong this woman is. Jackson, he I like Jackson because he has a very quirky, you know, personality. And I just really do love Jackson. And he really did try very, very hard throughout this whole season. And he looks amazing right now. He just looks so good. And to think that this was the guy that was throwing up from the very beginning, you know, I mean, every workout, Jackson threw up every single workout. Even the last workout that they just did. This is like their last. This episode is like their last time on the ranch. You know, before they go to the live show for, you know, to find out who's going to be the winner of the season. And I am so excited to see that. You know, I don't want this to be a really long review because I just want to, you know, tell you guys that I really did enjoy, you know, reviewing this season. You know, this is the first time I've done a review for any show on television, and The Biggest Loser is a show that's really, really dear to my heart because it involves something that I want to do so bad, which is lose weight. And I have enjoyed, really, really enjoyed talking about this season with you guys. I know I missed a couple of episodes or so, but for the most part, yeah, I did enjoy reviewing everything and following this season so closely. I usually follow seasons, but this is probably the only season that I followed so closely that I have been able to get to know pretty much each and every one of the contestants that was on the show. Well, just to let you know about the competition, their very last competition that the guys did, it was pretty much like almost every season. At the end of the season, they do one last competition where as though they climb or run somewhere, and they have to pack on the pounds that they lost throughout the whole season via weights or whatever, and then they have to carry these weights to the finish line, and whoever carries these weights and gets across the finish line first, they're the ones that get the prize. And this time the prize was a 1 pound advantage. They had to climb a hill in the snow with a sled that was attached, you know, to them, and then they had to pack on the pounds. In the end, Joe won this competition. It came down to two people. It was Joe and Danni, and Danni really wanted to win this competition, but Joe, you know, he took it all. And I'm very proud of Joe. He looks different. Like, Joe looks totally different from the way he looked when he first started the show. A lot of them still in the face area still look the same, but Joe was the only one that I saw that actually looks a lot different than what he used to look like. So pretty much like I said, throughout the show, they would basically talk to the kids, talk to the contestants, and show them how far they came in this competition. Everybody's health problems, as far as the kids go, all the health problems that they had in the beginning, they're gone. Like Lindsay's no longer pre-diabetic. All the health problems that Sonny may have had, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Bingo, he's lost 25% of his, body fat. It's gone. You can see, and I really do like Bingo. Bingo's face at the beginning was so chubby. He still has those chubby cheeks, but they're less. It's less of his chubby cheeks, and I really did love watching these kids really lose their weight and just gain so much self-esteem. It was also really good to see Jeff, and Bob really bond. They had a very emotional bonding moment, seeing as though that Jeff had lost his father, and just Bob just wanted to step in and really be there for Jeff, and I really did like that part of the show as well. But all in all, in the end, when the weigh-ins came, they had a yellow line and they had a red line. And on that red line, that the person with the least amount of body fat percentage lost, they have to immediately leave right then and there. And this time, it was Gina. And I know I've been giving Gina a lot of flack throughout the whole episode. I mean, throughout the whole season. But hey, that's how Gina was. She was an ass throughout the whole season. I'm not even going to backtrack on that. That's how I felt about her. That is the way that she came across. Towards the end of the season, though, she started to not be such a whiner anymore. And for me, it was like, eh, alright. I mean, you lost the weight, and that's good. Bravo for that. I'm very happy that you look better. She looks good. And the thing about losing weight is that it doesn't necessarily, you know, determine your weight, and what you have on your body does not necessarily determine the type of person you are on the inside. So regardless of how much weight she lost, I see the type of person that she was, and I still am not, a big fan of hers. I'm definitely not a big fan of hers. Voted off. She was immediately eliminated. And then in the end, we found out that Jeff and Danni are both now finalists for that grand prize. And so, and on top of all of that, the public gets the vote to see who is going to be in that third spot for that grand prize of the Biggest Loser. So if we get to vote between Joe and Jackson, and me personally, I'm just going to say it, and I'm going to put it out there. I'm voting for Jackson. I mean, I love Joe. I think he's cool, but Jackson really touched my heart as well. I think Jackson and Danni were pretty much my favorites on this show this season. So I'm definitely voting for Jackson. But other than that, there's really not much more to tell. So I will do what I usually do, which is post the weigh-in information down below in the description box. Also, I will post a link to the last episode via Hulu if you guys want to go check out that episode. If you guys have not voted already, please go to NBC.com and vote for who you guys want to see standing next to Jeff and Danni, for the final weigh-in to see who's going to be the Biggest Loser. You can either vote for Jackson or you can vote, and there's my phone right on cue. So you can either vote for Jackson or you can vote for Joe. So until my next vid, guys, I will holler at you next time. All right, peace.